So my name's Shannon. I'm the clinical coordinator for Advanced Sleep. I'm going to go through your home sleep testing that you've been given, show you how the device works, what you're going to receive, and walk you through the steps. Once you get your device, it's going to come. You're going to have a box that looks just like that. When you open the box up, it's going to have several different things. You're going to take them all out. I'm going to show you what it is. So the first thing you have your cannula. That's the one that's going to go in your nose. This is the device that you're going to wear that records the data. Then you have belts. Your belts may not specifically look just like these, but you're going to have maybe a different belt in your box. And then you're going to have some tape. All right. You have some small pieces of tape, and then you have some big pieces of tape. All right. So the first thing you're going to do when you get the box is open up the cannula. Okay. Once you open it, you can stretch it out just like this. Okay. And then you're going to go ahead and attach it to the device. So what you do is you just take it and screw it on just like that. Okay. Then the next thing you're going to do is attach the belts to the device. So how we do that is you're just going to hold the device in your hand, let everything drop with the tubing going up towards your face. Let everything drop. You're going to do 1 to 1 so that you have 1 on your belt. You will plug that 1 in here. You want to make sure that it clicks. Okay, so you plug it in. You are going to put it around you just like this. I'm going to show you in a minute when I'm done how to adjust the belts. So you're going to put it around you. And plug 2 into 2. All right. Once you do that, all the lights you're going to see this first one is going to be like a turn-in green light. It's going to turn a little bit until you start adding stuff. Then you're going to take the cannula. All right, and take the cannula that you have, and this one's going to go in your nose. So what you're going to do is you want to make sure that the prongs are going back towards your throat. Okay, so you don't want them facing this way, because if they do, it's going to poke you towards the front of your nose and it's going to close it off. So you want to make sure that that is going back towards the throat area. Put it behind your ears, and then you're going to tighten it just a little bit here. You don't have to tighten it all the way, just enough to hold it there. Okay. Once you do that, these lights are going to start changing colors. You're going to breathe through it a little bit, it'll start changing. Then you're going to take these little pieces of tape that you have, and you're going to tape it to your face, just like this. We do not want to lose this one from you moving and turning in your sleep, so it's very important to tape it down. All right, so it is taped down to your face. It is not going out of your nose. All right, perfect. Now, if you look on here, you see how the lights are changing colors. The last one that's going to come on, sometimes the center one is going to take a little bit to come on. Just give it a second, take some breaths. Then you're going to take the one that goes on your finger. There is a red light on the inside. You'll see where that light is. That light I want on the top of your nail bed. So you're going to put it on your finger, just like this. You don't want your finger to come out the end. You want it to be right there on top of that nail bed. Okay? Then you're going to take your big piece of tape, and you're going to tape it across here. Sometimes, if that light is on the other side, you may have to put it this way so that the light is on the top of the nail bed, and tape it from the bottom. This guy here, his is on the top, so I want it to go on the top. Tape it here, just like this. Okay. Then you're going to take the other piece of tape you have and kind of give it a little bend and tape it to your hand. And that way when you move, it's not going to pull off of your finger. It is not going anywhere, okay? And then you're going to go to sleep. You're going to see all these lights on here. They all went green, okay? These lights do not stay on. They will go off and on through the night. If you wake up and you see something that is orange in color, just kind of adjust it, maybe push in on the sides. You want to, if you wake up and you're tossing and turning, always just push in on these sides to make sure nothing came loose while you moved. And that is it. You do not have to push the center thing. It does absolutely nothing for you. So don't push the center thing. All right, once you're done, you're gonna take everything off. Take it off of your hand. You're gonna take it out of your nose. Take the tape off of it, because you're probably gonna do it another night, and you have enough tape in your box for every night that you're gonna use it, with some extra in case you mess a piece of tape up. And then you're going to hold the device, squeeze the side, let that come out, take it, squeeze the other side, and you're good to go. All right, then the device is going to collect all of that data that you just slept, that it got while you were sleeping, put it and store it on this device so that we can read it, okay? Then you take it, just put it back in the box, leave the cannula attached, put it back in your box until your next night. I'm going to show you how to adjust these belts. So if you lay your belt flat, it has a spot here. You can just adjust it. You want to kind of hold it here and stretch it until it fits you, okay? We don't want it real tight because it'll pull away from the device. So just enough to where it's not tight enough to where it pulls. If the device isn't changing that color, then just loosen your belt just a little bit and it'll change colors. All right, so that's how you adjust that belt. What this is doing is these belts are measuring your breathing. So the belts on your chest are measuring when you breathe, it's watching the rise and fall. So as you breathe in and out, we're watching that. The one in your nose, that is measuring your upper airway. So with the belts in the nose, we're trying to see is you're breathing, but your airway is opening or closing. That's the purpose of the one in your nose. The one on your finger is measuring the oxygen. We measure the oxygen because when you have sleep apnea and your airway is not getting open, your oxygen is going to dip. So that's what we see from that. So all three of these are important, very important to tape them down. If you mess the tape up and you need to use a Band-Aid, that's fine. Use a Band-Aid on the finger. Anything will work, just keep it secure. If you're 3 nights, you are going to take off the back, replace the batteries, and then do the same thing. You can get rid of the batteries that were in there, or you can put them back in the box, put the back on, and then do the same thing for the for the 3rd night. That's so that we make sure that we have good batteries for the last night. Then when you're done on the 3rd night, take everything, or the 2nd night, however many, stick everything back in your box the best you can. Just like that. Stuck the belts in there, close it up, and then either return it or somebody will pick it up from you. Through the night, you want to sleep on your side and your back. No stomach sleeping. We don't see apnea as much on the stomach, so we want you to try your best to sleep on your side or your back. Try a little bit of back sleep. Some people can't sleep on their back, but if you can't, just try it for a little bit, then turn to your side so you can get some sleep. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching.